Open Metro is a philosophy and a reality that we tried to inject into all the stations for this entire project. An Open Metro is this proposition for the City of Melbourne to connect through different parts of the city. It's also around ensuring natural daylight, fresh air, of course weather protection, but a very generous, open aptitude for people to come and connect with public transport across the city. We worked really hard at effectively extending the public realm of the city into each of the stations so that there's an easy transition from different parts of the city that you flow into each of the stations and then connect down into more of a line-wide identity. Each station at ground level is expressed with a different materiality to connect to the local or historical context. And at Arden, the station entry is experienced through a very grand archway that connects to the industrial heritage of the precinct of Arden. Parkville is more of a linear with a series of skylights along almost a street below a street. And of course, here at wonderful Anzac Station, the concept for this particular one was this idea of a pavilion in the park. It's stationed very centrally on St Kilda Boulevard, a beautiful tree-lined avenue of Melbourne, and it sits in between the Domain and the Botanical Gardens and also Albert Park Lake. So it's the idea that this station as a pavilion kind of sits at the junction of St Kilda Boulevard and those parklands. And you arrive underneath this wonderful timber canopy. It's almost like, a tree that rises from below and expresses as a canopy that you arrive in and under. It's a real sense of arriving in that contextual location of Melbourne. I think what's really lovely about this station is its openness. I can see the sky from here, but I'm weather protected. I can feel the sun coming in. I think it does have that open, generous personality that we were really looking for in all of the stations. One of the unique things about this station is it's a multimodal transport interchange. So effectively you can arrive by train, and when you come up and pop up to the ground level underneath this canopy, you effectively have the choice to connect into one of the biggest tram networks in the world, actually in Melbourne, of course, or connect into the precinct. And you can do that at ground level, or you can actually do that from the lower levels and off to Albert Park or into the Domain. And so this whole region of this zone has had to be redesigned in a way to allow transport and trams and people to come up and down, across and under in a safe, weather-protected environment. 5 new stations within the City of Melbourne. They're effectively civic public buildings, and that's the way we've thought about each of these. They're a real contribution to the city. It's really important that people feel a sense of joy when they move through these stations. It's important they feel comfortable and safe and provide that sense of excitement. And I think, particularly a station like this one certainly does that.